Welcome to my first podcast. Today we'll be having Melanie Scully for this episode. She's been in the media and communications industry for many years, and now working in the media store as a partnership and integration director. In this episode, she'll be revealing all you want to know about media industry, sharing her career path, also providing some tips for the graduate students. Hello, Mel. Thank you so much for joining me today.
You're welcome. Nice to be here with you.
Actually, I'm so curious about your career path and how did you achieve your current position?
Well, it's been an interesting journey. I certainly didn't necessarily anticipate that I would end up working where I am today, but I'm very grateful that I did. At uni, I studied at Melbourne Uni. I did media and communications. I've done a lot of my internships, I guess, and work experience more leaning into probably journalism and PR. And one night I was just at a friend's house and her housemate was about to leave a media agency and said that I would probably be a good fit for the agency and that I should go and interview. Anyway, long story short, and I thought I was going to just work in that media agency for 6 months, but here I am. For the last 3 years, I've been working much more closely with like sporting organizations and other big companies in events, sponsorship, ambassador management, as well as, a lot of more traditional, I guess, advertising and marketing activities. So there's never a dull moment, that's for sure.
Could you please share a bit of your daily job routine? Like what kind of tasks do you need to finish for every day?
My job is definitely a little bit different every day because we're working very closely a lot of the time with a lot of third parties. I work on behalf of my clients, so predominantly we'll be representing their best interests. But as I said, we'll be working with a lot of third parties, be that a TV network or a sporting organisation. So it might be the AFL, for example, and Channel 7. We will have kind of our set project timelines and our big milestones that we need to achieve throughout the year.
And lastly, could you please offer some recommendations for recent graduates on what they can do to improve their employability or competitiveness in the workplace and help them smoothly land a job after they graduate from the university?
I think, it's tough. If anyone wants to get a job in media and communications, it's at the moment there's probably a bit of a shortage of jobs for the amount of people that are in market. That said, I think always be willing to put yourself forward in a lot of short-term roles. I found that, trying to get a job straight off the bat, and no one wants to do too much work for free as well. I think it's a bit of a problem that the industry faces sometimes. But, when fingers crossed, things can get back to normal again. We're so lucky in Melbourne to have so many cultural festivals, so many sporting festivals. I definitely encourage people to try and accumulate as much experience as they can, even if it's with a bit more short term in mind. You never know who you're going to meet at those things. And, it's such an opportunity to just network and put yourself out there. And then you never know who might be able to keep you in mind when a job comes up. Try and build your portfolio, build your skill set, and proof of your skill set as best possible. Even if it does mean doing things a little bit proactively sometimes, you're just giving yourself the best chance that you can for everything to align.
Yeah.